we might just keep going forever.
Can we unroll a Torah out of that?
Yeah. Oh.
Did you guys loosen up the wrists?
Oh,
We need some help.
Okay, cool. Are you feeling all right?
And then the next. These are all great. Oh. Oh, then we start the numbered batch. Right. Even if it's a reprise.
It does make it.
Did you want to do anything different in that last one?
Oh, I guess we just naturally did 1B instead of 2, but we can do 2.
Or we have the
We'll play the ink.
That's right.
I think.
Where do we? Was that all of them pretty much?
Well, no, then we've got
Yeah.
You got some more?
Bingo. Oh, it's a different one.
That was just a reprise, but it was the same. It was the same.
But then it doesn't, then it has a name.
And it's a different
Okay.
name.
She skipped to that one. We'll hear you.
I don't know, that's 3-4 times.
Let's,
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird.
Dance at 3-4 times.
Want to
We'll
go
do a
over
waltz. We can do a waltz for that.
Oh.
We all stop so you read that.
yeah, we could skip the first page and
Over to
come
Ayla
back
from
to
there.
it.
Yeah, okay, let's skip it.
We're skipping the first page for now because there's some reiterations of what we did before. We can bring it back
So we'll go from
to 7. Or wait, I have 5. Do you guys have these numbers?
Wait.
To,
To Ayla Hamda.
okay, let's do
Does that
it.
sound okay?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
What did you?
We'll go to the last one we played. Up to,
7.
Ayla Hamda Levi. Kind of skipping that.
Yeah. So,
we'll skip the 3-4 time one.
and then,
Yeah, and then you guys know that one.
that's the next one. Maybe. And then Yismechu. That's good. And let's skip to David Melech.
Are we doing Yisrael Hashemayim or no? After.
Yeah, if there's time, let's
Okay.
do that.
Okay, and then the David Malach.
Well, if you want to do, we could certainly go to Lo Nisa Goy. Oh yeah.
David Melech.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let's do David. Okay.
I'm just.
Both of the ones on the next pages are free.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We'll just skip that little hand for it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get that. Okay. And then, you have Lucia.
All right, back to the top.
That was really fun.
Good, because we're going to be doing it for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can like add like
Oh yes, I think that would be
Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and Chag Sameach. You thought the holidays were just about over, but we are so fortunate that we get to keep celebrating. The gates are still open for a little bit longer, so we're going to make a lot of joyful noise tonight. We're so glad that you're with us. Anybody that's in the far back, if you feel so inclined, we're going to invite you to move down. So that we can kind of fill in the center so that later when we unwrap the Torah scroll, it can go all around you. So be nice to move down a little bit. That was a spoiler alert in case you didn't know what was going to be happening. But first, we're going to begin by singing Shalom Aleichem. Thanks, you guys. See, some brave folks are moving down. Page 142, you can be singing and traveling as we choose to. We wander, we sing, we travel. We're going to sing Shalom Aleichem, page 142. Page 142. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, welcome you, you angels of peace.
Welcome, Angel of Peace. Welcome all the angels of peace. How beautiful to come together today. It is this period of time. It's so many things happening all at once here, where we have the festival days of Sukkot coming to an end, Simchat Torah and Shmini Atzeret, which we combine in the Reform movement, bring them together into one day. And it's Shabbat. So really a time of great celebration. We're going to dance with the Torahs. We're going to have a lot of festive music. Got an incredible band that's with us. So yasher koach, everyone here. Thank you. But most importantly, we have you. You are a part of the community, and you're sitting next to an angel of peace. So please turn to someone around you, wish them a Shabbat Shalom, welcome them to our service, and a Chag Sameach. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We're welcoming also those who are watching our service on our live webcast. We're so glad that you could be a part of the community today. And you may not have a Torah to dance with at home, but just dance around a little bit when we're dancing later. We're glad to be able to celebrate with you. Let's see, this probably have to remember to turn it on.
So we are going to welcome Shabbat with light and with a little bit of sweetness of the grape juice, and Marta Soltes will be lighting our Yom Tov and Shabbat candles for us tonight, so I invite her up now. Come on up. We'll give you some walking music. While she's coming up, I'll give a thanks to Michael Barnes on piano, Michelle Alani on violin, Ben Sandler on bass, Michael Galen on trap set, and Arthur Steinhorn on the doumbek. So thank you all. That's a mamash candle match. Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu
lahadlik shel Shabbat v'shel Yom Tov. Yom Tov. We've got so many blessings, you know. Thank you. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to light these Shabbat and festival candles. And then we'll ask all of you who are able to please rise in body or in spirit. On page 386, we have the beautiful festival Kiddush that Cantor Green will lead us in.
So the melody will sound a teeny bit different. Just a reminder. You know so many of the words already, but the melody's a little different. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol am v'ramamanu mikol lashon v'kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav. V'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu b'ahava Shabbatot limnucha u'moadim l'simcha chagim uzmanim l'sason et yom ha'shabbat hazeh v'et yom hashmini chag ha'atzeret hazeh zman simchatenu mikra kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat u'moadei kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon v'simcha uv'sason hinchatanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat Ve'Yisrael Ve'Hazmanim.
Amen. Yesher koach. Nice job.
Please be seated. And we will turn in our prayer books to page 390. Are we not doing Tovaladot?
No.
We are not. Imagine Kabbalat Shabbat. We have welcomed in the light. So we are now moving into celebrating the festival, page 393. Teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer on the mystery of a withered leaf, on ripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to see, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise, as each morning and night you renew your days. Bless my day today, be as the one before, lest routine set my ways.
We rise for the call to prayer. Baruch Adonai HaMivorach. Baruch Adonai HaMivorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMivorach le'olam va'ed.
Page 397. Hafoch ba, turn Torah and keep turning it, for everything can be found in it. Keep your eyes attached to it. Spend your lifetime in its study. Never budge from it, for there is no better way of life than this.
El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Amari v'aravi.
Praise you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Page 398 and 99. Source of life, every year you plant within us a new tree of life. May it be your will that this year our Torah blossoms with kindness and not cruelty, wisdom and not foolishness, awareness and not thoughtlessness. May you teach us a Torah of love that will nourish us in every season.
Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael.
Shema on page 400.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael
in and join us in chanting V'ahavta on page 402.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם ושבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Every time we come together, we go through this journey of creation and revelation and redemption, and especially tonight as we are celebrating Torah, the joy of Torah, the turning, as we're saying, Chafochva, the turning of Torah. Every year when we get to start over again, and we had to leave Mitzrayim, we had to leave those narrow places, we had to leave Egypt and go into the desert to receive Torah, to then become a people. And so as we turn to Micha Mocha on page 406, we are going to also celebrate Torah, celebrate receiving that tree of life. We call the Torah, one of the many names we call Torah is Eitz Chaim. Oh, we're getting instruments, more instruments. Because what did Miriam bring with her when she crossed the sea? Instruments. Because she knew, she had hope that there was going to be joy on the other side. And so we are going to sing both Eitz Chaim Hi, both the tree of life that we are celebrating, with our redemption song. Oh no, two tambourines. We're getting crazy up here. I don't have an egg shaker though, Naima.
Here we go and shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of
Atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Praise you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Amen. Let's turn to page 409. And we're going to read in English in the middle of the page our beautiful prayer of, one of our many prayers, our many prayers of peace and protection. And as the door keeps opening, I get to see our sukkah. Just a few more days while Sukkot is officially ending for us, but the sukkah will be up until Sunday, and we'll get to spend a little bit of time. But it's, again, so nice that we see an actual physical representation of that Sukkot Shalom, of that shelter of peace that we get to pray about every day, and we also get to experience the importance of that protection, and that we believe that that peace is really possible if we work towards it. So let's read together on page 409. May we lie down this night in peace and rise up to life renewed. May this night spread over us a canopy of calm, lifted by the blessing of rest. There will come a time when the morning will bring no word of war, famine, or anguish. There will come a dawn to rejoice in the peace of mind, heart, and being. Praised are you, the source of renewal within us, for the night's rest and the promise of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Amen.
Amen. We know that you have really missed singing this version of Vishamru that Rabbi Joseph introduced us to the meaning of the little word et, which, as you recall, doesn't have any meaning unto itself. But if we didn't have the et, then none of the other words would make sense. And it's kind of the way that we each give meaning to each other's lives. That without this one or without that one, our lives don't make sense altogether. So you may remember from a couple years ago when we used to do this song outside that whenever we heard the et word, we would rise up in appreciation. So if you're ready for an
embodied tradition.
Yes, it is an embodied tradition. So if you're ready for that, if it's too much to stand all the way up, you can do
Spirit
some sparkle fingers, or
we can just take a deep breath every time.
So here we go. Listen for the et. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam beridolam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam beridolam.
in body or in spirit, we turn to page 468.
Just say et, and everyone will stand.
Et. For tefillah.
Adonai, Sefatai Tifta, Ufi Yagite Hilatecha. Adonai, Sefatai Tifta, Ufi Yagite Hilatecha. Oh God, open up my lips, and I begin to pray. Oh God, open up my lips as I begin to pray. Adonai, Sefatai Tifta, Ufi Yagite Hilatecha. Adonai, Sefatai Tifta, Ufi Yagite Hilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei B'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo V'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah. We turn to page 472 as we officially begin a new season of praying for rain. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabbi, Somech noflim verofei cholim, U'matir asurim, U'mekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha b'gevurot, U'mido melach, Melech meimit u'mechayeh, U'matmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol.
Remember those whose hearts poured out to you like water, who trusted that the journey would lead to you. For Abraham and Sarah's faith do not withhold water. Remember the one chosen for her words. Please take some water. Remember the one whose blood was almost spilled like water. For Rebekah and Isaac's righteousness, grant water. Remember how Jacob crossed the river to wrestle in the waters of his conscience. Recall the sisters' tears, their waters of birth, their tents of peace. For Jacob, Rachel, and Leah fill the earth with needed water.
L'chaim
read together, for blessing and not for curse, for life and not death, for abundance, not want.
אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, קדושים בכל יום יעללו חסלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
And because we need more blessings, we can never have enough blessings. Page 480. Our God and God of our ancestors, be mindful of your people Israel and recall our merit for good and grace, and in loving kindness and compassion for life and peace on this festival of Atzeret Simchat Torah.
זכרנו אדוני אלוהינו בנטובה.
Amen.
ופקדנו בו לברכה.
Amen.
והושיענו בו לחיים.
Amen. And we'll read together. This day, remember us for well-being. Amen.
Amen.
This day, bless us with your nearness.
Amen.
This day, help us to a fuller life.
Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. Modim anachnu lach. And our fullness, we're filling ourselves up with blessing, and we're so grateful. We try at least on Shabbat, and it's a holiday. So maybe I normally say you have to find one thing to be grateful for. Maybe I'm going to say today you have to find two things to be grateful for, since we have, double here, the double blessings. We're doubly blessed, so then we also need to think of two things that we can hold on to. It's such a good practice every week when the days can just get away with us, when we can sort of sink into everything that's going on in our world and our lives, but then to just take that moment of Shabbat and say, even with the chaos, I can find two things to hold on to, two pieces of gratitude to bring some peace. So you can start thinking about that while we sing our prayer for peace, Shalom Rav, on page 488.
Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata hu melech hador, lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech hador, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Betov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael, bechol עת ובכל שעה, בשלומך. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim
Baruch at Adonai hamvarech et amo Yisrael bashalom. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. And we say, Amen. And now we'll take a few moments for Tefillat Halev, a few moments for the prayers of our own hearts. Now we get to focus on those two pieces of gratitude to bring more peace to our world.
shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol
May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, for all the people Israel, for all who inhabit the earth. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
We add a prayer for those in our community who are ill. We want to extend prayers from this sacred space to all of our community, wherever they may be. If there is someone in your life who you feel could use an extra prayer in this moment, you'd like to share their name out loud, please do so now. Narafanala, as Moses prayed for his sister Miriam, God, with the most simple of words, God, please heal her, please heal him, please heal them, please heal all who are in need. Grant healing to all who are in need, and we say, Amen. We're going to move towards the conclusion of the formal part of our service so that we can get straight to dancing with the Torah. So we will turn now to page 586 as we rise for Aleinu.
whose name shall be one.
Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and of death. We honor the memories of those in our community who have recently died: Arlene Greenblatt, Sarah Banks LaCour, Susan Mosler, Frank Utlier, Ted Rubenstein, David Scaloni. And we honor the memories of those whose yahrzeit, the anniversary of their death, occurs during this time: Stanton L. Abrams, Asa I. Arnsberg, Bernard S. Backman, Julia Barty, Robert Bartenstein, Sheldon Bairden, Maurice B. Blank, Lou Blank, Theodore Blumenthal, Samuel Bokarski, Mortimer Bonim, Julius Brisky, Charlotte Brooks, Fred Buell, Rose Beyer, Alice Carr, Renee Cohen, Joseph E. Comtos, Karen Sue Dubrow, Bob Finger, Alan Frankel, Francis M. Friedman, Abe G. Gilbert, Eileen Gilman, Bessie Kaplan Glickman, Pauline Gold, Walter Goodman, Lenora Gordon, Alec Grad, Nancy Green, Lois Halpern, Marvin Heff, Orrin Howard, Charlotte Jacobson, Arnold Joel Jacobs, Sylvia Javers, Samuel Joseph, Bertha Karen, Fred Kirk, Herman G. Corey, Rosalie Crone, Sidney Krumholz, Molly Leopold, Gina Levy, Jesse Levitt, Max Lowenson, Arnold Mazels, Daniel H. Miller, Pearl Mizrahi, Moses Moskowitz, Connie Pasamanik, Marion Pitkin, Fred Polsky, Ben Popkin, Kelly Pusis, Ruth Prims, Ida Raskin, Francis Rollins, Manfred Rosenthal, Ralph Rubenstein, Joe Schnitzer, Judy Rose Schnitzer, Melvin Jerome Schoenwald, Robert Schulberg, Janet Rubenstein Shapiro, Charlotte Sherman, Ida Schleifer, Tom S. Shulevitz, S. Elizabeth Silverstein, Lula Luce Martenko, Faye Steers, Margaret Wheel, Melvin R. Weinstein, Sandy Weintraub, Virginia Bell Whittington Wilkinson, Myrtle Marsha Wexler Williams, George Wilcox, J. Leon Wright, Leslie Burnett Wright, William H. Zavin. If anyone else is honoring a yahrzeit, if I mispronounced a name, if you'd like to share a name out loud, please do so now. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and our sympathies are mingled. So we turn to page 598. We rise, and together we hear the words, we say together the words of Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash me rabbah, be'alma divras chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chai echon v'yom echon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach, leolam ulomei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, shemei dekudusha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'im kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all the people Israel, and to all of the world. And we say, Amen. Please be seated. Just to have a moment of what is upcoming with a festive weekend that continues all through this Shabbat. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a special Torah study on Zoom, 10:30 festival and Yizkor service in Poland Chapel. Next Friday night, our Oneg service. You guys were looking like you were having a good time clapping and singing. So you really want to be there clapping and singing with our young people who are going to be helping to lead our service next week, along with Cantor Green. And know that you want to be a part of that on the 14th, which is Saturday night, right? Is that Saturday night? Saturday night, we have a wonderful concert that we're going to be hosting, but it's with Trinity Episcopal Cathedral's choir and our choir together on a program that's called The Road Home. These are meditations on home, on homelessness, on immigration and migration, and a number of different organizations that we will be helping to support on that evening as well.
It's also Pacific Youth Choir.
Pacific Youth Choir.
There will be 120 some choir people up here singing. It's going to be
Where are we
astounding.
going to put them?
Please don't miss this. It's open to the whole community. Invite people, and then whatever free will tzedakah contributions you give, it's going to be divided among the organizations that help the immigrant population and some of the organizations that will be represented. So thank you.
And one more very important event coming up on the 27th. We are going to have our annual Osran Family Lecture. This year, very special guest, a congregant of ours, two-time Pulitzer Prize winner Eli Saslow, who writes for the Washington Post, New York Times. If you might have seen this past weekend, last Sunday, a piece on Oregon, on Portland, about a security guard. Following that security guard, that was Eli's piece. He's a remarkable writer and has a great story that he's going to be telling. So that is also free, open to the community. I forgot what time that is, but you will see everything. Oh, Shabbat, of course, it's a part of Shabbat services. I did forget that, thank you. Friday night service, we'll have a brief service, and then we'll have Eli, we'll hear from Eli. So 6 o'clock, Friday night, the 27th. Gosh, so much coming on. Follow the website, and you'll see everything that's coming up. I'd like to invite Libby to come up onto the bema to help us out here. Our president, Libby Schwartz, is going to join us and help us with the Torah. So I'm going to ask everybody to rise. We're going to have some music. We're going to bring out the Torah scrolls. We're going to dance around with them a little bit. If you'd like to hold a Torah scroll, just come up to somebody with a scroll and we'll pass off. So everybody will get a chance. Anybody who would like will have a chance to have a little bit of dancing with the Torah. Well, I was thinking about that, although do we want to go outside? Okay.
We do. We do. We do. Thank you to our wonderful ushers, by the way, while we're thanking people. And maybe let's open the doors, because we might dance those scrolls right out into the sukkah and then come
No one
back.
knows where our dancing could lead us.
Thank you.
All right, here's what we need. We need a little bit of help for all of this. So if you could go into the center section, but on the aisle, all the way down, but stand on the aisles. Into the section, we need to fill it all the way in the aisles. So nobody in the middle. Go to the side. Leave your books, but we want to fill all the way along the aisle. So we need some people up front, and we need a couple of people up here as well. Scooch on down. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're starting here.
Okay, sure.
We're starting in the middle.
We're
So
starting
that's
in
why
the
we
middle, so
need
come
people
to the center.
here by Rabbi Kahana. Come,
Watch this.
come on, and then you're gonna hold.
Okay.
When we roll it, you're gonna hold your hands like this, right? So, we're
going to open the Torah scroll so that we can all see the entire scroll. We're going to hold it very gently, top and bottom, just fingertips on the top and bottom. Okay?
Because you don't
very
have
carefully.
Yadayim, right? So
Yeah, we don't have Yadayim. We don't want to get.
we
We don't want to get
touch the scroll
anything
with our
on
hands.
the scroll. So if you can do this and you can kind of stand in place for a period of time, that would be
Good.
great. So yes, in the aisles, you're exactly right. You're in the aisle. If you just move back now, spread
We'll come to
and
you.
spread out a little bit. We're going to come to you.
Oh.
We want to go all the way to the back of the
And
room.
It's not gonna stretch
Yep.
all the way back.
Yeah, it does. I think so.
I don't
Pretty sure.
think this one
Pretty sure.
Wait, which way are
We
we
need
going?
more people in the back. We're going to make a whole
On this
circle.
side.
I don't think it'll get a whole circle. I think we go
It's
down
not
the
really a
aisles.
No?
Down the
I think
aisles.
so.
Yeah,
Down the
I
aisles.
think down the aisles.
You guys come
So
stand
come
over
this
along
way,
here.
Face that way.
It's not that big.
Because we're
Face
gonna unroll
inwards.
it like
Come,
this.
come in here.
That's
take
right.
an eighth.
You guys are right.
I got this one.
Okay, good. I'll take this.
Got it?
Okay, here we go.
I know. So
All
turn-
right,
turn
let's
around,
have some
face that way.
unrolling music. Turn
Okay.
around.
Turn
around.
Turn around, everybody.
Yeah, turn
Joel
around.
Sandy, turn
There
around.
we go.
Here we go.
Rolling.
All right, roll.
I
This
wanna
is
go
the
like this.
unrolling.
Because you're
Hold it
stepping.
gently, top and bottom. Fingertips, please.
You're just going to stand right behind it. On the other side. Yeah, just kind of set your hand underneath.
Scooch down. We can even get some more people in there. Yeah, so we need to scooch. Let's scooch, scooch, scooch. Scooch down a little bit. We're gonna scooch down a little bit more. Slide your hands down. There we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. There we go.
Here we go, gently top and bottom. Very good. Very good. And Bereshit. Get the whole Bereshit. There you go. Hold it by the hands. Look at this.
Azinu.
Almost to the end.
Azinu. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. You guys could, if you wanted to go fill in, there's some almost empty spots in the
Down
front.
at the
You can
front,
duck
there's spots,
underneath.
there's spots. Or you
Everybody
can come,
smile.
Or you can
Or
come on
come
the
in the middle.
inside.
Come in
and
the
you can
middle.
be
Then
part
you
of the
can
tour.
see everything. Amazing.
Or you can be on the inside and go on a tour.
Yeah, if you're not holding a Torah scroll, come into the center.
Right here and see
Come
everything.
down to
go
the
on a
center over
tour.
here.
You get to actually see the whole
You can see
scroll
what everybody's
open.
holding.
This is amazing. Look
Wow. Rabbi, take a picture.
around. Yeah.
I'm taking pictures.
Yeah. We're going to take everyone on a tour. Wherever Jeff
Bye.
Got the Ten Commandments. Oh, good. Sneak in there. Perfect.
Okay, thank you, musicians. For now.
I would say give them applause, but not if
Amazing.
you're holding a
Well,
Torah
we can't
scroll.
clap. They're holding the Torah. Yeah. We can clap.
Those of you who are not holding a Torah.
So
Here is the entire
Here is the
Torah
Torah.
scroll.
Identified. When the choir
We
member
could use some more
lines
people
up,
over here. Oh, yeah,
when
look,
the
there's lots of
choir
room
member
over there.
lines up with the song of the sea, you
wanna
know
go
there are
over
no
and-
coincidences.
yes, yes. Let's do a little. We'll give you some highlights of what's in the Torah scroll. How's that?
Should we
So-
start over here with Bereshit? The highlights?
That sounds good. Highlights. Can't agree.
Highlights. Bereshit.
Let's start with
highlights.
Bereshit is one. We're at the
Asher
very
is
beginning.
pointing to the first word of the whole Torah.
The
right there.
first word of the whole Torah. There we go. Bereshit.
You'll get to hear it in a moment. Then we go all through.
Are we gonna chant a little?
We go all
Bereshit.
through the
Are we gonna
lineage
chant a little?
and the families.
Okay.
And then we have Exodus.
When you see a big space, you know that means a new chapter,
That's
a new
one-
book
you
of
guys are
Torah
one
is
book.
beginning.
One book.
That's
One book.
One book,
Oh, okay.
right? Then you're into the book of Exodus, and you see the beautiful Song of the Sea right by
See how it looks different
Rabbi
from all the
Joseph?
other columns?
Jeff's holding it.
You got,
So we
there you go.
see the Song of the
That's
Sea. Here,
what-
let's be yeah.
Miriam
There you
and
go.
Moses
There
and
we
the
go.
children of Israel sang.
Some
when
say
they-
it looks like bricks, or maybe it looks like waves, or all the different interpretation of what the Song of the Sea. And then soon after, right, because we crossed the sea as we talked about, and once we crossed the sea and we were out in the desert, then a big thing happened. We received Torah. So we have the 10 Commandments. The first time we see the 10 Commandments also, right, stands out. Oops, sorry.
That's good. That's what was good.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. New book. Leviticus. Let's find all the curses. Yes. Look at this. Curse after curse after curse.
Bill,
after
we
curse.
love you. You're a blessing to us.
Not a curse, only a blessing. And then we keep going, and then
Are we in
we get
Vayikra?
to the book of Numbers.
Another
Oh,
book of
Numbers.
We already, yeah,
we
we
moved
hit,
along.
we skipped over all the curses and the sacrifices and
We like
all that
Leviticus.
stuff.
Come on. Leviticus
And the
is
holiness code, right? We
The
can't
holiness
forget.
code,
We
right
have
there.
good stuff in Leviticus. Right before those curses, right? Then we have the blessings.
Just try not to let it
And then with the book of Numbers, really the most fun book, everyone. The book of Numbers is so fun. Talking donkeys.
True.
The earth opens and swallows everyone.
Yeah, it was dramatic.
What could go wrong?
Very,
Yeah.
very dramatic.
true.
And, sorry, as I walked by, you are standing right at the priestly benediction. Right? So that we do all the time. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, right? Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Ken Yehiratzon. May it be so.
Nope. I
And
was
then-
trying to
And
get you.
now here we get
What's the
to
point?
the last book, Eile HaDevarim. So here we are. These are the things. This is the recapitulation. In case you weren't paying attention the first time, Moses has to tell the children of Israel all over again, here's what you need to do, right? Because he knew that even back then, we were all a little bit ADD, and we weren't really getting it all, you know? So seriously, the whole book of Deuteronomy is telling it all over again, but through Moses. And so here we get, remember how the 10 Commandments were over there? Well, here they are again, because we need to hear those more than once. Here's the Shema with the enlarged Dalet, if you can see. Probably can't see way over there, but anyway. Okay, Echad. There it is. And we're going to keep going until we get to that beautiful Ha'azinu. So just as there's a beautiful song of the sea over there, where it's typeset in a whole different way, this, which is Joel Sear's favorite Torah portion, which he chanted very beautifully.
The
is
whole thing.
the
He
whole-
chanted the whole parsha.
Amazing. This is Moses' song, Ha'azinu, right here, and you can see it's in these two columns. So it looks very different from how the rest of the Torah is set. And then we get all the way to the very end. Now, one beautiful thing about going Simchat Torah is we're going to chant a little bit at the end, and then we're immediately going to begin all over to show that, like life, things don't just stop. You know, we can't take that time, right? We get right back into it. We get right back into studying it and digging deep. And a beautiful midrash the rabbis teach us is the last letter of the Torah is a lamed, and the first letter of the Torah is a vet, or a bet. And if you put lamed and vet together, you get lev, which is heart. So this is our heart, right here. We're surrounded. So we're going to ask you to join us in the blessings, okay? We'll just have a big community aliyah. Here we go. Baruch et Adonai hamvorach, Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed, Baruch Adonai Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Bachar banu mikol ha'amim, Venatan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah
Adonai
Noten
Torah.
Amen. V'lokana vi od b'Yisrael k'Moshe asher shelacho Adonai. Oh, I'm sorry. Asher yida'o Adonai panim el panim lechol ha'otot ve'amoftim asher shelacho Adonai la'asot ve'eretz Mitzrayim לפרעה ולכל עבדיו ולכל ארצו ולכל היד החזקה ולכל המורא הגדול אשר עשה משה לעיני כל ישראל. And there never arose again a prophet like Moses to the people of Israel, who was seen even in the eyes of Pharaoh. He saw God face to face, and then all of Pharaoh's courtiers respected him, all of his servants as well. And so we have never had such a teacher, a Morah Hagadol, such a great teacher as was Moses in the eyes of all the people Israel.
Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz ve'haaretz hayta tohu vavohu ve'choshech al panei tehom ve'ruach Elohim mirachefet al panei hamayim vayomer Elohim yehi or Vayehi or, Vayar Elohim et haor, ki tov, Vayavdel Elohim, ben haor uvein hachoshech, Vayikra Elohim, laor yom, vilachoshech, Kara laila, Vayhi erev, Vayhi boker, Yom Echad. And there was evening, and there was morning, a first day.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
As Rabbi Joseph read, "Achufa v'achufa kekolaba." We turn it over and we turn it over because everything is in it. We are surrounded by Torah. And it is really our hope that we're always surrounded by Torah, that there is teaching, that there is depth, that there is experience for us all to get. The Torah itself, as we see, is just a scroll. It is a physical object. We treat it with great reverence and importance, but it's only a physical object. What matters is the words. What matters is the teachings. And this has been our core for thousands of years. This Torah that we are seeing, that we are holding, that we're touching, that we are surrounding ourselves with. On Sunday, we're going to open the scroll once again and surround our children in our religious school. And for many of them, a first taste of Torah. And to see that thing that they see in the ark, but to actually see it as a living document and as an experience for us to constantly refer back to, turn it over again, and connect into it so beautifully. There is so much that all of us have to learn. There's so much that all of us have to experience. We are blessed with Torah. We're blessed with this Jewish teaching. We're blessed with a tradition that has spent thousands of years reading and rereading and reinterpreting this, and so much more. It is only the beginning. So we invite you to continue to study, to experience, to be surrounded by Torah all of your life. We're going to get a little bit of rolling the Torah music going again. We're going to start rolling it back. And Rabbi Joseph, can you find Kedoshim? And so we know where the center is. And we'll start rolling the Torah back.
I think once we have the Torah scroll rolled and put back in the ark, that our service is concluded. And so we'll all go out in the sukkah. You'll have your last chance to shake a lulav and smell the etrog, okay? So we'll
and bring your prayer books back when you do
and bring
that
your
too.
prayer books back, yes.
And as we're rolling it, what would help is if we, as we get close to you, kind of turn it on its side so that we're not rolling up and down, but just kind of coming sideways. We're going to try to do this as gently to the scroll as we possibly can. Rolling music. We were the holy rollers. Thank you very much. I'll come to you.
we close the We're doing this again.
Missing a yacht?
Is there another yacht over there?
I'll meet you in the sukkah. Going to the sukkah and we're gonna shake our loot.
How about something like this that you
Thank
can
you,
play?
Ben.
Think she'll let you have a little drum? But she probably have something that you